Hi Leo, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have your own reading, Leo, and we have oracle cards here for you. And, I have this one particular deck. Here's, a couple cards over here, but, these are new cards here. First card we have here is Crossroads. We have Third Party, New Direction, and Tribe. All right, so, reading over, right? It looks like you're at a crossroads. And you need a new direction, or you're seeking one. It looks like because of a third party, it does. Maybe you think that this person you want a new direction with is your tribe, because we have tribe right here, right? You could, right? Either that or you guys both like elephants, right? They're showing the elephants here. We also have Nemesis and Futura, which is, Nemesis can talk about somebody who is avenging. Somebody who's like angry. We have revenge, outcomes, and justice. I feel like somebody's probably angry about this third party. It sure looks like that. And then we have She Who Divines, future, choice, and judgment. So you're making a choice here, right? Clearly, you're at a crossroads about this choice, but it does look like you want to move on. It certainly doesn't look like you want to stay in something unhappy, because it looks like that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to move on and have a new direction with somebody, and it's right next to third party, so it's hard to kind of argue what that's about, right? It kind of is, right? We have awareness and being. This awareness thing is really important right now because you're trying to make a major choice in your life. It is. You could be trying to be, just kind of using your self-awareness, your intuition, things like that. But so it looks like you're really kind of paying attention to what's going on here. We have the card of being right here. Being. Okay, so maybe let's see what being is about. Yeah, let's see. I mean, it looks pretty obvious. It's about, right? But let's see what they have to say here, because they have their own take. Yeah, these are writers, of course, authors, rather. Okay, and it says, this is so small here. It says, you shape clay to make a vase. A vase. Its usefulness depends on internal emptiness. Wow. Doors and windows are opened to make a house. Their usefulness depends on other voids. In fact, being is realized only by not being. I feel like you are kind of, it's hard to even read this, I'll be honest with you guys, you could tell. And this is really tiny print over here. Yeah, that's discrimination, right? But, against people who wear glasses, yeah, it is. But you guys are, I feel like you are trying to figure something out and make this choice, but this other situation is like helping you make the choice. That's really kind of how it looks here, right? You are born as being, and you can return to that simple being in whatever moment you want. Action easily removes you from yourself. It induces you to follow goals, and along the road you can lose yourself. You forget your true identity. Yeah, I mean, this can talk about sometimes also maybe of taken certain made certain choices in your life that are not serving you, right? I feel like you are changing your mind, it looks like, about the path that you are on, for sure. To be simply yourself is important, and to learn simply to be is essential in order to have success in life. So practice not doing. It can help you realize yourself. Know yourself, be yourself. So this card, that is next to the awareness card. You're trying to get to know yourself here, right? In order to make this decision, kind of looks like that. Let's see what we have for you guys, Leo. Let's see. Never fear. I feel like you probably have. Hopefully we have a little bit of wisdom here for you guys. See what we have for Leo. And today we're going to use this other deck. We're also going to have the regular tarot in just a moment. We have the card of sacrifice. Here's a lady throwing the baby into the fire, right? And this is giving something up that you thought was very important, right? It's not literal for anybody who's jumps to conclusions here. We have the Phoenix here, and this is rising from the ashes. This is so clear. You want to give something up so you can rise from the ashes. So you can have a rebirth. Looks like with somebody and yourself, both. It does really look like that for sure. And we have the card of the Furies. So you look like you're giving somebody up, so you could have a rebirth. And, you know, here's the Furies here. Somebody has a lot of guilt here. This is probably you, right? And here's this lady spewing these snakes, right, at him. And he's running away. He's afraid of her. She's kind of like Medusa, but the artificial intelligence version here. We have to be careful for that, for sure. And here you are running. See what could be showing up in the past. Let's see. We have the metamorphosis. Yeah, so in the past, it looks like you already kind of stepped out of something that was kind of half cracked or half broken, right? It looks like you already did this. And, you know, this is a sacrifice in itself, because here's the woman on some level getting out of the cracked egg early in the morning. And, you know, she weighs about 98 pounds over here. There's, you know, I don't think there's 1 inch of fat on her, right? So she's this little skinny girl, kind of, right? Real cute. Here she is stepping out of the egg. And it's like she's, you know, she's saying, I want a new beginning for myself, and I don't care if it's cold outside. I don't care if I'm naked. It's like there's a sacrifice here for a new beginning. That's what's going on. Let's see what's on your mind. And it is the destruction here, disaster and ruin. And we see this couple here, and they are bonded by these chains. They are not happy together. And, you know, he's looking at her like, come on, we need to face the truth here. We're not happy together. And she's looking at him like, you might be right, or she might be thinking, no, let's stay together regardless, possibly. But he's the one who looks like, hey, we're not happy, right? And so, you know, I don't think that this, you could have woken up in the past. I feel like you went through an awakening in the recent past. Yeah, you could be going through it now, Leo, because of the awareness and the being, right? The being card. Somebody's angry here. It's probably this person you're giving up. Yeah, I feel like they are, because yes, they are. Look at this. We have the card of revenge. She who avenges, revenge, outcomes, and justice. And she looks pretty pissed off here. She has her book here. She looks like she was doing cards here because she's pissed. I'm not kidding. She has like cards that are like, and here's the Furies, where the man is running with guilt here, because Medusa's pretty pissed off in the back. Yes, she is. Let's see what we have for Leo. We have the Mediator, I believe, and this talking about feelings. It talks about consoling this woman, right? And he has brought her news because he's the messenger with his, you know, his wings on his hat, and he's got wings on his feet. No, he's not Mr. Bojangles, but, you know, he doesn't have bells on his feet. He just has wings. Let's see what else. In your concern, Leo, is the Servitor. And so this card, we have a nun here, right? You guys don't have to be... you don't have to be religious. You don't have to be good or even believe in God at all. These cards are just kind of explaining here. And here she is, you know, praying. And, you know, this talks about healing. It does. And being at one with nature, because she's outside and she's praying and she's doing some type of a ritual. It's definitely not a sacrifice. No, good God, no. And she has all these beautiful you know, crops, or kind of like, you know, she has all these beautiful fruits. She has wheat, it looks like, and grapes and all this stuff. And this card talks about accepting the truth and accepting reality. It does. That's what it talks about here. And this is in your concern. I feel like you could be concerned if somebody will accept the truth. I don't think it's, maybe it's you, because you know, this could be you totally going through this, a change, right? A transformation, an awakening, right? That's what, you know, but I feel like it is this person who is very angry here. You could be feeling real guilty here because of this third party, Leo. You could, because that's why he's running away, because he feels guilty. And, You know, she's ready to, like, you know, basically, you know, kind of kill him with these snakes if she can, right? And so over here in your concern, you could be concerned that this person here who is very angry will heal or accept the truth. Yeah, you're telling somebody something here for sure. I feel like you are. Look at this card. I feel like you are telling somebody you're leaving. Yeah, I feel like you are. And in your environment is the perfect partner here. Yeah, this is the third party perfect partner. I mean, unless you're returning to somebody else and you're leaving a third party, you could be doing that. But this is definitely a third party dynamic here, and somebody else is far more, brings you joy, and somebody you want to, like, step away from for sure. Probably this, you know, the robotic Medusa. Yeah, you're like, let me get the hell away from her because robots are scarier than humans. Yeah, they are. They're stronger. Let's see what we have. Let's see what you might be wanting. Okay, this is not a desire, and we have fear here. This is fear here, and this is fear here. But this, you know, you are like definitely at this crossroads about leaving somebody and about somebody else accepting the truth about that same person, I believe. But this fear card here, it talks about you being afraid of the unknown. That's really kind of, or where you're going next. And it also just cements the fact that you're not happy right now in a situation. Yeah, it super glues it, Leo, for sure, right? What they used to call this stuff, liquid cement, something like that, which was glue, right? But, you know, this is, you want to leave a situation here. And you have guilt, but you want this other, you want this phoenix rising from the ashes with somebody. In your, let's see, in your outcome, we have the card of strategy. Here you are, and this is what I mean. I already said this. You're like, you're kind of really thinking this through here. You want to leave somebody. Here he is playing chess, and the people, all his little pawns are falling. You know, they've already lost the battle, right? Chess is, you know, it's a war game, so to speak, right? That's why idiots shouldn't be playing war. Not you guys. I'm talking about the powers that be, right? No, they shouldn't be in any damn war. None of their business, right? I feel like it's not. For sure it's not. So here he is, you know, playing this chess game, right? But, you know, the jester and the vampire and, let's see, the king, I believe, is... The king's still on the board, but, you know, these pawns that he has kind of thrown on the floor, he already knows what to do with those. So he's dealing with, you know, a few people here, and here he is. He could be trying to figure out what to do, because the pawn right here, or, you know, the chess piece, is the messenger right here, and he's moving the messenger around. Very interesting, right? He has the king there, and, you know, he's trying to move his power around, kind of. So you have fear here. This is the only thing that is, you know, I mean, this is clear that you have fear, Leo, but this is what you want right here. This is called the perfect partner. And we see this couple, and they're looking into each other's eyes, and they're being serenaded by a trio in the back, right? We got these three guys playing music here. And, you know, they look like they're at their engagement party. She's holding a rose. Nobody else is dancing. It's almost like, you know, it's kind of like that. Maybe they are alone here, but there's some type of silent covenant here, or contract, right? Like, you're the one, you're the perfect one for me. I want you. I want to leave. A really interesting reading. Let's see why you have fear here, Leo. Let's see why you have, I mean, it's probably because of this Medusa over here, right? With her crazy electronic snakes. And we have the secret. So this is the secret, the one that you want this rat to rise from the ashes with, the one that you think is your perfect partner here. Yeah. And then, you know, but you're afraid to go to that secret, it looks like. So it looks like you want to leave somebody here for sure, but you're afraid that, I'm not sure why you're afraid of this person. I feel like that you're kind of really in love with here. It looks like you have fear here. But Yeah. So let's see what else we have. Let's see what's in your environment. We have the couple, and we have. This is like manipulation here. That's what this is in your environment. Yeah, because somebody's being manipulated here. You might feel really, really stuck here. Here's the magician with the human in the test tube, right? And he is makeshifting or molding his life. He's manipulating him. And the person in the test tube is actually, you know, in this, the test tube is over the fire, right? And so, you know, this is in your environment. There's manipulation going on in your environment, some type, right? This could be that you feel really, really stuck, though, about this, right? This could be the relationship you feel like you are in now here with being really, really stuck and, you know, and with the test tube. And, you know, this man, this human that is in this test tube cannot live the way he wants, right? He's really stuck. He's pushed down into a little bottle. And so this is how you feel. You feel really stuck with somebody. Yeah, you do. Let's see what else we have in your environment. We have the remote control doll here. This is the marionette here. This can talk about remote control sensuality. So there's somebody here that you think is your perfect partner is also very passionate to you. Yeah, there's a lot of passion between you and somebody else. There is. And this marionette doll can talk about in your environment. You might feel stuck like a puppet. We already see two stuck people here, right? One's in the test tube and one is the puppet. You could feel really stuck here, but you could also feel that maybe you're in a union here where there's financial stability, because this can talk about she's wearing luxury clothes here. It could talk about somebody who kind of is in a union where there's money here, but there's no real freedom or like real happiness, real joy. Can talk about that. Let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have for you. And in your concern is accepting the truth. And this is very painstaking. You're concerned that this person, I believe, that you feel real guilty about is, you know, not going to be able to either deal with this or maybe telling them and them accepting the truth will be painstaking. Yeah, I feel like you want to tell somebody it's over here. But I don't know if you have, I'm not sure if you're there yet. I'm not, because, you know, here you are on the chessboard, right, making your move, your you know, strategy, right, but I'm not sure you're actually making this move yet. You could be sacrificed. Your first card is the sacrifice. You could be giving somebody up right here, giving this person up. But I feel like your reading is about, you're darn close, but it doesn't look like you are entirely there, kind of. It just depends for, you know, for some of you guys, right? We have the mediator and the gilded cage. Yeah, look at this. This is in the near future. I feel like you're telling this person in the near future, yeah, that you feel really stuck in this cage with this person. And this can also imply that there has been some type of financial abundance, possibly the gilded cage, where people kind of stay in kind of a stuck relationship because there's financial gain or financial comfort, possibly. And let's see what's on your mind. We have disaster, the couple that stays together and they're miserable, and the depression card. You think this person's going to be depressed when you tell them. Because we have the messenger right here where she's consoling the woman, and it's right next to where he's consoling the woman. And it's, excuse me guys, let me fix the camera a little bit. It's right next to, you know, the depression card where the man sits in the cave. We're going to end this reading, and we're going to go to the other reading and use the regular tarot. We are. And we're going to see how this person feels about you, Leo. Let's see. And we're also going to look at their environment. We're going to see we're going to have a spread just like this for your person, right? Their current energy, why it's all happening for them, what's on their mind, what's in their environment, what they want, and their concern or their worry, right? And their near future outcome. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me. The link is below. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe.